Good evening to all present over here. Today, we have gathered over here for a special reason to encourage and appreciate the achievement of one of our students. Recently, number of students from various schools have participated in Excel Expression competition. In that, one of our students not only got qualified in top 3 but also secured first rank in elocution competition in the whole Bhavnagar. Her topic for elocution competitions were India, My Vision, Merits and Demerits of Science, Achievement of Science in Today's Era, Effects of Indians' Heritage on World, Importance of Education in Today's Era, Today's Youth and Games, Main Problem of India and its Solutions. The students were supposed to pick up the chits and they were supposed to say on a particular topic. And her topic for elocution was Importance of Education in Today's Era. So, now without wasting time anymore, I would like to call Vakil Malika on the podium to proceed with her speech. Please.
Good evening to all the dignitaries present over here. Myself, Vakil Malika, would like to utilize this stage to say something or share my views on importance of education in today's era. First of all, before initiating my speech, let us understand what is education or how we can define the education. According to Indian Constitution, if a person is able to read and write at least one language before the age of 14, then a person is called educated or the literate person. This is the definition of education. Now let us understand how important the education is. Education plays a very important role in the life of everyone throughout the life. Education gives us a social standard and builds up a personality. Now building up a profession, not only education builds up a profession but also it initiates a moral value inside our body. How? The greatest and the one of the major social issues going on in Indian Assembly is to build up a temple or to build up a mosque. Yes, this is the great social issue going on, and as I am an educated girl and I feel a very simple solution on it, that is, in spite of fighting for a temple or a mosque, let us build up an hospital over there, a government hospital where all the poor will be treated. There we should go and there we should supervise the one of the best doctors of India, and where once those people will get their lives once again, their healthy lives, those prayers coming out from their body can change your entire life. This is the power of education. This is the power of getting some knowledge. We should thank education in many different ways because it gives us the bulk of knowledge in various fields. Yes, my dear youth, this is the education. I am not questioning or I am not telling anything to dignities present over here. My question and my words are for the youth, because we the youth of India are the developers of India. We the youth of India are the changers of India. In India, the literacy rate is less, not because the education has gone so very expensive or the parents are not capable enough. From the board, neither of are the reasons for it. The one of the most reason for a lack of literacy is that the importance of education has not enlightened our souls. We a very well-known thought given by one of the great leader is all the flowers of tomorrow are in the seeds of today's and yesterday's. Now let us understand how important the education is. Education gives us the mutual understanding, and the country like India needs this mutual understanding, because we the people of India, where we put each new step forward, we see a new culture, we see a new ritual, we see a new language. Many of the forms of India, many of the cultures of India are not upbringed in the front of world. It's because they are lacking behind, because they are not capable enough to come up front. Yes, how this mutual understanding it comes by education. When we go to the school, it's my personal and my own example that on the day of Janmashtami, a Muslim mother bringing his son as a Krishna and asking him to celebrate Janmashtami, and whereas on the other day, on the day of Eid, a Hindu mother sending his son to celebrate Eid ul-Fitr, yes, in front of the national flag, all these people come together in hand. How pretty the India looks, how great the scenario is. I would like to ask to the youth, did Gandhiji gave his life for the illiterate India? No, my dear people, he gave his life to see a developed India. Years back when we got the independence, a very good British leader said that this country will never get developed. It's the time that a self-esteem, it's time to provoke our self-respect and answer that British leader, no, we Indians won't lag behind. We will educate our country. Yes, we youth can do that, no other person. Now, the last and the foremost thing, but the very bad thing. India, we go, we develop, we achieve many things in India. We have one of the greatest beauties like Kashmir in India. We have the great scientists in India. But whenever we come up, whenever we go in front of the world, only one word and we lag behind. That is corruption. Yes, the one word corruption spoils all our success. How the corruption will go? We want our country to change. We want our India to change. We are telling that we want to change our India. Indian people have built up such an attitude that we want everything to be changed without doing nothing. Don't forget, India is a democratic country. What does a democratic country means? Democratic country means that we can build up our own government. We have right to choose our government. We are the one, the big personalities sitting on the chair. We are the one, those who are permitting them to give corruption. One of the great issues, that is unemployment. How does unemployment will go? I personally and strongly believe that if a person is educated or literate or has some sort of qualification, if we are asking them to sit and beg, and that person, that girl or boy will surely say that I have some qualification, I have some self-esteem, I won't let down and I won't sit down and beg. I have some qualification, I will work, I will earn and I will fulfill my requirements. Yes, that attitude should build up. We the India, we are speaking out that India is highly populated country. India is a country of billion people. No. A great legendary actor, Amitabh Bachchan, very well said that India is not the country of 1 billion people, but India is a country of 1 billion mind. A single statement can change everyone's mind. A single word, 1 billion mind. Your one mind can speak something on education. Imagine that India. We have the capability. Don't forget, we had that royal culture who attracted British to come over and rule. Yes, this is India. I would like to ask the question, if we had education in those times, would Britishers do anything? Would Britishers could take away our finance? No. They took away because we lagged behind in system of education. Now let us understand that how important the education is. Yes, if we have that lower culture, now if we each and every mind is educated over here, we can build up the NASA in India. We can build up many things in India. One of the major issues going on, the beauty of India. One of the best place for tourism is Jammu and Kashmir. But the threat is spread all over. We are fighting, the own people of India are fighting for that place, that it is our place, it is our place. Imagine if we all, the public was qualified, everyone had qualification, hand in everyone together for that it's our place. Yes, the word our will come, that they will see the literacy rate is 100% in India. ending my speech with a very great lady. One of the girl like me, she wanted to be educated. She wanted to pursue education, but she never got a chance. When she put her step forward for the education, she was shot on her head. But her confidence, her determination, and her willpower could make her an educated lady. It's none other than a Nobel Prize winner, Malala Yousafzai, ending my speech with a great thought given by her. One word, one pen, one book, one teacher, and one child can change the world. Yes, that thought is implemented on you and me. We youth can change the India. I hope you liked my speech, and I hope some of the part of your heart got some importance of education. Thank you so much for hearing me, and it's my humble request to all the youth that put your step forward for the education. Thank you.
Yes, she has given and she has delivered a very important message. Why education is important, why is it necessary, and why you are here. Why? Because you are the girl and you are supposed to run the society, not only your home. So thank you, Malika, for such an inspiration thought you have delivered. And yes, one more important fact. This competition, this encouragement, it's only because, and this is under the leadership of none other than Parveen ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, so much for your leadership, and we are very proud that you are one of the members. I would like that children, you should appreciate ma'am also. A huge round of applause for her also. Thank you everyone for listening and your attention. Have a nice day, everyone.